From video aspect ratios that just don't fit YouTube, to people making videos that look like they were edited on Microsoft PowerPoint. I see a lot of editing mistakes that people make in their Rec Room YouTube videos, and you don't even have to spend a lot of money to fix these. Now, first of all, let me just go over what I said at the start. Aspect ratios. If you don't know what a video aspect ratio is, then maybe you shouldn't be making YouTube videos. That's a joke. I didn't know what a video aspect ratio was when I was like 9. The Oculus, or I guess now Meta, Quest 2 used to only film in this video size, which you want to stretch it out a bit more, because YouTube's aspect ratio is supposed to be this, which it's just how wide and long the video is. And I forgot to mention this, but now on the Quest 2, you can record the most common YouTube video size, which once again is 16:9. Screenshot it. Whoa. Anyway, thank you Meta for the cool updates, and enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully by now you understand how video aspect ratios work, but that's not what this video is about. It's about editing. I got a little sidetracked. Now don't click off, but if I were to film a video that went like this... Hey guys, you've already lost interest. You want to cut the video so it gives the viewer the information as soon as you can. Even if you're not filming an informative video, you want to cut straight to your gameplay when you start the video. Intros are necessary, but don't make them too long. Once again, you need to be snappy because we have the attention span of a goldfish. Now that you understand when to cut your videos and why it's so important, how do you make your videos stand out? You don't need to go too crazy with this, because then you'll be uploading once every 9 months, which I still need to work on. But as long as you have some type of graphic showing either what you're talking about or text for the viewer to follow along with what you're saying, then that will add on another layer of your viewer being hooked. And while this isn't as important, editing can add in a little bit of branding to your channel. Like for example, I use this text effect in almost every one of my recent videos. I don't want to make this video too long, so real quick I'm going to go through some miscellaneous stuff that you might be wondering about, but stick around because you may be curious about some of these. First of all, what's a good platform to start off with? Personally, I use HitFilm, but I wouldn't recommend it since it's not one of the best editors. If you're on mobile and you want some free apps to use, I'd recommend CapCut, because CapCut is a free app with no ads. Maybe it does have ads, I don't really use it. And it doesn't have a watermark. There is one at the end, but you could just remove that if you want to. It's perfect for beginners, which is good because if you start off, you don't want to be introduced to all these new editing techniques, which you'll be introduced to if you use Premiere Pro. While Premiere Pro is a really good editor, and it's worth the price, even though the price is way too high, you could pretty much do anything that you want to on there. It isn't a requirement, but if you want your videos to look as crisp as possible, I would get Premiere Pro. And lastly, if you think your editing sucks, it probably does. But all your favorite creators started out with videos that looked along the lines of this. Like this editing isn't bad, but you can always scale up and you don't even have to spend money. Once again, if you think your video is bad, I started off like this.
I think we do. I think we do. Too close? Oh.